going? Do you support Trump, or do you want to talk about any of these topics?
Yeah, I support Trump.
All right, cool. Why do you support Trump?
Multitude of reasons.
Yeah, give me your main reason.
The border and national security.
Border and national security. Perfect. I'm gonna start that YouTube stream, and then we'll get started with the debate. Give me 15 seconds. How's it going, YouTube? As you guys are starting to join up in, make sure you hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe if you haven't already. If you're over here on TikTok, repost the live, share the live, do all the wonderful things. If you want to debate on why you support Trump, if you think men are better at leading the women, or if you think it's wrong to be gay, join up in the guest box. I would love to have a debate with you. We have John over here on the line saying that you support Trump because of immigration and national security. Go ahead, take it away.
Yeah. I'm gonna answer that. How many subs do you have on YouTube?
Roughly 300.
Is that an Israeli flag in your bio?
No, that's not an Israeli flag. It's flag of El Salvador.
Oh, okay. Just curious. Anyway, what was your question? Sorry.
Yeah, you were talking about immigration or the national security. Yeah, take it away.
Sure. Well, obviously, immigration was probably, and I think for most people, it'd probably be the biggest reason we saw such a flip from the Biden administration to the Trump. And sorry, I'm sick. The Trump administration, and it was one of mine. I thought that if you don't have a country full of your people, legal people, then you don't have a country at all. And I know people say, well, economics, could illegals benefit us economically? It doesn't matter. That's not the point. The point is you need a country of your own citizens. If you need illegal aliens to support your country's economy, you've got issues, a lot bigger issues than the border. You know, if the government can't figure out how to spend your money, they waste your tax dollars, and you need illegals to come here and save you. That's a problem.
Yeah, I agree that we should not be relying on undocumented immigrants to benefit our economy. That's why I agree with taxing the rich, reallocating money such as the Pentagon budget from 1.5 trillion, bringing it down to half a trillion, bringing it down so that we can spend that money on the social safety nets that undocumented immigrants contribute in. But you made the claim you support Trump because of immigration and national security. What has Donald Trump done for immigration and or national security?
Close down the border.
How did he do that? What policy? What legislation did he pass?
I don't know. I know according to Tom Homan, border crossings and illegal immigration is at an all-time low. It's actually a net negative.
Yeah, so it's going to be a correlation causation. You're saying because it happened under his presidency, therefore he caused it. I can agree with you.
Okay.
Border encounters have dropped nearly 90% within the fiscal year of 2025. But you can't point to a single legislation or policy that A, Republicans, or B, Donald Trump has passed, and neither can I, meaning that he has done nothing for the long term. And as soon as
Do you
Democrats
think
win
it's
the
random?
midterms, no, I don't think it's random. I think that he's violating human rights and constitutional rights. That's why undocumented immigrants don't want to come into this country because they don't want to be murdered or have
He's
their constitutional
violating
rights
human
violated.
rights. That's why you think there's less illegal aliens by
Yeah.
over 90%.
And this is corroborated with tourism
Wow.
dropping as well. We saw a decrease in tourism in the fiscal year of 2025, losing billions of dollars as well. So it's corroborated with less
In that
tourism and
case,
less legal
good.
migration.
Good.
So you support violating constitutional rights and human rights?
I support enforcing my country's borders. And if
Do you
you're here
support?
illegally, I don't want you here.
So yeah, but do you support violating constitutional rights and human rights to get them out of here?
What rights have we violated?
Yeah, in terms of constitutional rights, due process, the Fourth and Fifth
You're not
Amendment.
due to due process if you're here illegally. I'm
Yes.
sorry. Our tax paying dollars shouldn't go to their court cases.
Well,
Are you
unfortunately,
here
it does.
illegal or not? Get rid of them. They have no
Yeah,
they have no proof of
unfortunately,
citizenship.
how do you determine that they're here illegally?
That's up to them. If you have no proof of citizenship, I can't tell you. I'm not the one.
Let's see. What if I'm walking down the street? ICE tells me, "Do I have proof of citizenship?"
They
and
don't
I
do
have
that.
nothing on me.
They don't
What
do
if
that.
they literally do? According to the Supreme Court, they are allowed to profile you and stop you because of the color of your skin.
Okay, so do you think
So
they're
do you
deporting
think I
people
should
who are?
do you
Hold
think
on.
I
Do
should
you
be
think they're
deported?
deporting people who are here legally?
Who are here, who have a legal stay? Yeah, Kilmar Garcia was legally allowed to be here, and he
He's
was
a
illegally
criminal.
deported. No, he wasn't. What's your evidence?
What's the evidence? He was in his
Yeah.
own country. They tried him
False.
for
They didn't try him. False.
absolutely not false. Go look
Completely
it
false.
up.
2013.
Democrats say it's
you're
false.
playing. See, you're
He
playing
was a
with the. You're playing.
gangbanger. He was a gangbanger.
Listen. You're playing with the wrong guy here. Because in
I'm not playing with the
2013,
wrong. I'm playing with the right guy. You're wrong.
you absolutely are. Because you know what? I did extensive research on Kilmar Abrego Garcia when he got illegally deported. So I know more than most people do in regards
My
to
man,
Kilmar
he was a
Abrego Garcia.
gangbanger.
Yeah, there's
A
no evidence for
convicted
that.
gangbanger.
He was not convicted. That's false.
Not in the United States.
If he was convicted, why is he free right now?
That's a great point. Why is he free? He should be
because he
should
wasn't
be
convicted.
arrested. His own country wouldn't even take him back.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. Where's he from?
Do you know his story? Yeah, he's from El Salvador. Do you know his story?
Yeah, they don't want to. Oh, El Salvador, the president, whatever you call him there, I don't know what you call him. The leader. He admitted it. The guy's a fucking criminal.
No, he isn't. Kilmar Abrego Garcia.
No, he hasn't. Go look it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you all the facts right now. Kilmar Abrego Garcia is from El Salvador. His mother ran a pupuseria in El Salvador, and Kilmar Abrego Garcia, he was encountered by the local gang called Barrio 18. This was a local gang in El Salvador. They started extorting the business, the pupuseria that his mom owned, demanding monthly and then weekly payments. And then if they didn't pay, they threatened to unalive Kilmar's brothers and sisters and rape their sisters. And then Kilmar Abrego Garcia and his family sent his older brother to the United States of America. And then around 2011, or when he was 16, he was sent to America and Maryland. And then he met a woman in 2019. They had children, whatever, blah, blah, blah. That doesn't matter. In 2019, in 2019, no, it doesn't. I mean, I can tell you, they had, he married,
you know what he did to his wife? He beat her.
Yeah, that's false. He married a woman. They had two kids.
It's false.
He married a woman. They had two kids. And one of the childs was deaf in one ear and was autistic.
Doesn't matter.
And then that's why I said it doesn't matter. That part didn't matter.
It
Thank you so much for the galaxy.
Wife.
Can we get some W's in the chat for Cali?
He beat
W's
his
in the
wife.
chat. W's in the chat. There's no evidence of that. Anyways, can I continue?
He beat his wife. There is evidence.
Anyways, can I continue?
He beat
So
his
on 2019,
wife,
on 2019, Kilmar Abrego Garcia dropped one kid off at his school at the daycare, and then he was pulled over in Home Depot for loitering. He was arrested for loitering.
Women beaters.
Sure, give me 1 second. He was arrested for loitering. And then he was asked if he was a gang member. He said no. He was put in an ICE detention center. And then it gets weirder from here because about 4 hours after he's picked up, a detective produces an allegation citing a confidential informant that Abrego Garcia was part of an MS-13 gang, but he had no criminal record, not here nor in El Salvador. There's no evidence of it. And then he was also accused of being part of a gang that operates in New York, which he had never lived in. Whoever produced the allegation was never cross-examined when his attorney tried to get more information. He was told that the detective behind the accusation was suspended and the officers in the gang unit would not speak to him. Later that year, a judge ruled that Abrego Garcia could not return back to El Salvador because he might be unalived by Barrio 18 and that his fears were credible. He was then set free. Each year since then, he has checked in with immigration authorities. There is no evidence anywhere by anyone saying that Abrego Garcia was a threat to anyone in this country. On March 12th, he was pulled over while driving, his 5-year-old in the backseat. He was told that his immigration status had changed. On March 15th, in defiance of a 2019 court order, he was flown to El Salvador at CCOT, a terrorist camp.
Okay, so I know the
it was
story.
a mistake, an error admitted by the Trump administration. And then he was obviously returned back a couple months later, and here we are.
So a couple things, because you make it sound like he's a saint. You're defending a guy who his own wife called. He would beat her. She called and then changed her story later on because she was probably scared. She called and said he would beat her.
Yeah, she was scared. You want to know why she was scared?
Because he's a woman beater and a criminal.
Yeah, no, she was scared because in previous relationships she had been abused, and she just wanted to take precaution.
That's what it was.
But then this is her own words. When she found out that he was not a threat to her or anyone else, she dropped any investigations. So those are dropped for that reason.
A and
B.
Normal.
Let's
say the police.
A and B. Let's say he's a woman beater. Let's say that's true. That doesn't mean he can get deported. He still was legally allowed to be here. That does not mean he could have been deported. It still violated his constitutional rights, even if he was a woman beater.
You're defending him.
There's no evidence of that.
You're defending him.
I'm not defending him.
He's
a
woman.
You have no evidence.
Yes, absolutely. You're defending him.
Yeah, what's the evidence?
He's a woman beater, and Cash Patel, the
DUI
director,
DUI hire who can't even get woken up when he's so drunk.
As an FBI director,
DUI hire, by the way.
He went under. He said he even told the guy that he would take a test. He went under. Hold on. He went under the scope, and he said he admitted your Democrat Party had margaritas with this guy who's a convicted rapist and criminal gangbanger. He's convicted in the United States.
Garcia is not convicted rapist. What? Donald Trump.
Yes, go look it up. And
what's the court case? What's the court case? Hold on. What's the court case? Court case. Before we pivot,
look up his name. Convicted in the United States.
Kilmar Abrego Garcia. Convicted for rape. Garcia. Kilmar Abrego Garcia. Convicted of rape. You can just tell me the case number, by the way. Just tell me the case number. That would be much easier.
I'm about to drop it. 1 second. I'm dropping the website.
Let's see. Make sure you guys double tap that phone screen if you haven't already. Repost the live, share the live, do all the wonderful things. If you're over on YouTube, make sure to hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. And if you're watching this, like once the video is already posted, what's up? Make sure to hit that thumbs up and comment down below. We are here waiting for this guest to tell us the court that determined that Kilmar Abrego Garcia was a rapist. Quite frankly. There's a lot of people over on YouTube. What's up? There's going to be a poll on the YouTube.
1 second.
No, take your time, man. Take your time. W's in the chat for Cali for dropping that galaxy earlier. Fucking amazing. Dun 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 dun. What the fuck, bro? Are we serious? What are we doing?
Here's a link. He was charged on human smuggling.
No, he wasn't
even
charged.
Better. Even better. Even better.
What's the title? What's the title?
Just drop it in the comments.
I can't do it in the comments. Provide me the title.
HTTPS.
Provide me the title. What's the title?
The website's from BBC.
But what's the title? I need the title of the source. Dun, 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 dun,
Here we go. Sorry, I just copy and pasted the title. U.S. brings back El Salvador deportee to face charges, which El Salvador released to us. They could have kept him there if they wanted. They knew he's guilty as fuck. Scumbag.
Is that the title?
Yeah.
U.S. brings El Salvador deportee to face charges. Let's read it. BBC.
Human smuggling.
Kilmar Abrego Garcia, a 29-year-old.
Kilmar
Abrego Garcia, a 29-year-old from El Salvador, mistakenly deported in March, has been returned to the U.S. to face prosecution on 2 federal criminal charges. He's been accused of participating in trafficking conspiracy over several years to move undocumented immigrants from Texas to other parts of the country. El Salvador agreed to release Mr. Abrego Garcia. He has been accused of participating in a trafficking conspiracy over several years to move undocumented immigrants from Texas to other parts of the country. El Salvador agreed to release Mr. Abrego Garcia after the U.S. presented it with his arrest warrant. U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi said on Friday his lawyers called the charges preposterous.
It's called preposterous.
Preposterous. Yeah, I was able to pronounce that, buddy. The White House had been resisting a U.S. Supreme Court order from April to facilitate, quote unquote, his return after he was sent to jail in El Salvador alongside more than 250 deportees. And a 2-count grand jury indictment filed in Tennessee court last month, unsealed on Friday. Mr. Abrego Garcia was charged with 1 count of conspiracy theory to transport aliens and a 2nd count of unlawful transportation of undocumented aliens. Bondi said that the grand jury had found Mr. Abrego Garcia had played a, quote, significant role in alien smuggling ring, bringing him thousands of illegal immigrants into the country.
Right.
The charges were dated back in 2016, alleged he transported undocumented immigrants between Texas and Maryland and other states more than 100 times. And the indictments also allege that he transported more members of MS-13. The Trump administration has previously alleged Mr. Abrego Garcia was a member of the transnational Salvadorian gang, which he denied. Bondi also accused of Mr. Abrego Garcia of trafficking weapons and narcotics into the U.S. for gang, though he was not charged with any related offenses. He appeared in court for his initial hearing on Friday in Nashville, Tennessee. An arraignment hearing is scheduled for the 13th of June, where the U.S. Judge Holmes will determine if there are grounds to keep him detained ahead of his trial. For now, Mr. Abrego Garcia remains in federal custody. Mr. Abrego Garcia lawyers have previously argued that he had never been convicted of any criminal offense.
Not till now.
Let's see. The government disappeared Kilmar to foreign prison in violation of the court order. Let's see. He added that this is an abuse of power. U.S. President Donald Trump called Mr. Alberto Garcia a bad guy. Mr. Alberto Garcia entered the U.S. illegally as a teenager. The immigration court granted him just protection from the deportation on his grounds that he might risk prosecution from local gangs in his home country.
Yeah.
On March 15th, he was deported amid an immigration crackdown by the Trump administration after he invoked the Aliens Enemies Act, a wartime law that allowed presidents to detain or deport natives and citizens of an enemy country. Mr. Alberto was taken to CCOT mega prison in El Salvador, known for its brutal conditions. While the government lawyers initially said that he was taken as a result of a court administrative error, the Trump administration refused to order his return. Whether or not the government had to facilitate his return to the United States, blah blah blah, it's a political battle. The administration,
nice guy you're defending.
El Salvador President Nayib Bukele, close ally, wrote on social media, requested return, blah, blah, blah. Mr. Alberto appeared in court in Tennessee. Will request he held custody because he poses a danger to the community. Did you hear how many times it said alleged?
Guy you're defending.
Yeah, I'm not defending him. I'm defending his
like a very nice guy.
Yeah, I don't know him personally, but
an illegal that commits all these crimes.
So I just read your entire source on this live stream, so you're gonna allow me to speak. Let's count how many times the word alleged or allegations are in here.
So we made it up.
Accused. So let's count. It starts off by saying in the second paragraph he's been accused. One. Let's see, one accused. Let's see. So there's one.
I'm reading it, by the way. So
there's one. The indictment also alleges that he transported members of MS-13. There's two. The Trump administration had previously alleged. There's three. Bondi also accused. There's four. There's four.
Of course, he hasn't been convicted.
Perfect. So he has not been convicted, right?
He should.
So you said he was convicted. Take that back. You said he was convicted.
Okay.
Can you take that back?
Technically not in jail.
Concede.
He's not convicted.
Good boy.
But he was
was not convicted.
He was held in El Salvador. He was held.
And he also wasn't. You said he was a rapist. You said he was a rapist.
He is.
He was a rapist. He was not convicted of rape. You just admitted that he was not convicted of anything. The only person convicted of rape here is Donald J. Trump, buddy.
Oh, he's a convicted of rape, but he's done in jail. Good job, dumbass.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
Statute of limitation, dumbass.
And by the way, you're defending this guy. Look,
I'm not defending him. I'm defending his constitutional rights.
You think the U.S. brought these charges randomly?
Yes.
Really?
Absolutely.
They found this guy, Garcia, and they said, let's charge him and accuse him of all these crimes.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, no evidence, buddy.
Wow. We're going to charge a random guy, Garcia. Yes. We're going to charge him and throw the book at him.
Guess why he hasn't been convicted? Guess why he's free right now? He's released. Why?
He won't be for long.
Because those charges are BS. Okay, he's released because those charges are BS.
I'd like him to be released in your home.
Let
him do to your mother what he does to other women.
There's no evidence of that.
Yeah,
there's no evidence
I'd like to see him in your home with your mother.
Yeah. You don't support Kim Alberto Garcia. Neither do I. I'm defending his constitutional rights. Yeah, crash out, buddy. Violent criminals also deserve. Yeah, you're gonna slur.
Fucking pussy. You were gonna your mother. You piece of shit.
Yeah, buddy. Did you slur?
The thug.
Crash out. Yeah, crash out, John. Crash out, John. John, man.
Faggot. Fuck.
That's how you know you lost, John. Not only did you concede and admit that he was not convicted, the only person convicted of sexual abuse here is your president, buddy. Get a grip on reality.